Hey Fuzzy Goat family, Melissa here in Thomasville, Georgia at the Fuzzy Goat. We are flying without our captain. Maybe that's the way of saying it. Cadence is out of town this week, so I feel a little discombobulated. I forget that she usually sets up my camera, but I think Madeline and I figured it out. So that's great. I hope everybody had a good weekend. We were having a little snippets of some what might feel like fall weather, which is really nice, especially for knitting. So where did I want to start? I went away this weekend. I went to see my family in North Carolina. My parents, I think I might have mentioned, had their 60th wedding anniversary. Hi, Cindy. We're also having to use a different device today, so we're hoping we hooked it up right. So Cindy, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me and everything's good, because I think you're the only one so far. I'm hoping you can hear me. Anyway, my parents had their 60th wedding anniversary, so we had a little family gathering, and so it was really nice. And I wore my Lily, and it was a big hit. Well, I thought it was a big hit. I felt pretty good in it. So that was fun. And what else? I think that's all. I just really wanted to, about the weekend. I got in yesterday, so I'm still a little discombobulated. Okay, Harriet's watching. Yes, thank you, Cindy. You can hear me. Just wasn't sure. All right, so I'm just going to jump right into my projects, if that's okay. I am wearing, Onward and Up sweater using North Wood Fibers, which we still have some. I should have showed you some. We have a few. We don't have this colorway, but I'll put a link in here too if you're interested in those colors. And Deborah's saying you're good too. We can hear and see you. Perfect. We had a little panic because, Anyway. All right, so the first project I'm going to talk about is the Heartigan, and I think I might have, look guys, I have markers. I have a holder on there. I'm going to take it off so I can show you. So this, I mentioned that I tried it on who is going to be the owner of this sweater because it seemed like it was getting kind of long. Let me see if I can hold it all the way up. Oh, I almost came off the stitch. So it's pretty, so it looked like it was getting long. So I wanted to try it on her to see how long she wanted it. So we had decided, let me see if I can get my repeats for you, that we, instead of doing another complete repeat, I'll be back, which is 40 rows, that we were going to do up to here. So up to here. So it looks like I think I have like 10 more rows to go to finish that, and then I'll try or size it on her again. And I think it's probably going to be good. So this is the Heartigan. Been fun to do, but requires lots and lots of stitch markers. But I love my stitch markers, so that's good. So the Heartigan in a Spud and Chloe. I think we got this in. I got this in the sale. Spud and Chloe fine, and it's a very, maybe that's a better way to show you. Very pretty pink, very soft. It's called Tutu. I want to call it ballerina, but it's actually called Tutu. So that's Heartigan, and I need to not look at how many skeins I still have left, because that can be a downer. But there's skeins they don't have a lot of yardage on them, so like less than 200. So that's a positive. Usually fingering weight yarns have more than that. All right, so my sister's scarf. Let's see, where am I? Oh yeah, I actually did pick it up last night, and I've decided every night I'm going to knit like an hour on it because I don't really need to knit very long on it. It's a lot of lace, very pretty. I'm using a Copper Corgi Spanish moss, and I'm not going to try to tell you what the name of it. I always say it wrong. Madeline, how do I supposed to say this? Caladium? It's a flower. No? Okay. It's a flower, I guess, from around here. No?
Oh, I don't know.
The pattern. Caladium. Caladium? Is that it? Is that a flower? Anyway, sorry. We're going to Google it. Is Caladium? See, I don't know. Okay, that makes me feel better. Madeline's from around these parts, and I'm not. So sorry. Anyway, it's a stole or a scarf, and this is a scarf, and I still have quite a bit to go. But it's fun. It's fun. I'm definitely now getting in the groove of the pattern. There's like a border, and there's never a rest row. So so there's borders here. You can see my markers, and then this is just 2 repeats. So I was able to do it last night while watching TV, and didn't mess up because I was getting to the point where I must have been missing a yarn over. There's a lot of yarn overs, even on the rest side. Sometimes you do. Was that right? I think there's no rest side when there's no just purl. But I must have been missing them because of my stitch count. So I'm doing better at counting, and So yeah, I'm determined to finish this for my sister before she needs it. That's my goal. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Oh, that was music. I thought that was our music. That's music outside. All right, and what's the next thing I want to show you is the store sample that I was working on. I finished it. And it definitely needs to be blocked. So, but it's just a small little shawl, or scarf, I guess you call it. There's a lot going on down here. It's a little lace pattern. So we will block this so it doesn't curl. It probably has a little dog hair because this is the yarn that my dog got into. And it's curling. So we'll block it. But this pattern was called Sunburnt Sport Weight yarn. You can kind of see the pattern that way. It was interesting because the short rows were just a turn. So like you didn't do a German short row or a wrap and turn. You literally, when you got to the point, you just turned and just kept going. And then when you came back to your short row, you were either slip knitting them or purling them together. So very cute. It was fun to do. Like I said, it's a sport weight. I use Madeline Tosh. I have all these little balls because my lovely little dog ate them, but don't have a whole lot left. I probably could have done one more row or two if you wanted to make it a little longer, but I stopped. And yeah, lovely color. I think this is called Tart, but we have some more of the sport weight Madeline Tosh. It's got cashmere and silk in it, so it's really soft, very soft. All right, so I need to leave that out so we can block that this week. The next one, oh yes. Yes. I got started on this one and it was fun. I think I started it before I left. This is the Promenade blouse. So it's got a DK weight yarn, and then you switch to a mohair. In this case, it happens to be Surrey. And when you switch, you switch needle sizes, so you have to remember that. Of course, when I did my swatch, I went down a needle size on both the, I think I did the swatch in the DK. I just went down on both. One's supposed to be an 8, one's supposed to be a 5. So I just went down on both. Anyway, so the increases are pretty, you do the increases on the mohair or Surrey, and I think I have one more section of increases, and then I will do, knit down to the shoulders, and I will separate. What else I was going to tell you about this? Here's my Surrey, and here's my DK, but you do have to remember to switch needles, which I actually forgot at one point, but I just backed out. I had forgotten, and I was just going to switch in the middle of the row, but I was close enough to the beginning of the round that I just switched. Yeah, so you do have, I need my counter, so I use that in there. I don't know if there's anything else I was going to tell you about that. It's been fun. So the increases are on the Surrey, which is, you just have to at least I have to watch, because you're not really sure if you're grabbing the whole thing. And it's a make one left. That's where your increases are. And then other than that, and you get to the DK, it's smooth sailing because it's pretty fast. I'm using my DK is from the our pop-up 29 Bridges. Okay. I feel like there's something else. Yes. Did my sisters. I did that. Oh, yes. I forgot my V-neck boxy by Joji. So I believe I got. So if you remember this, I feel like this has been going on forever. So we are getting to the end of this one. So this, you did the back. I think started up top, did the back to the ribbing, then I picked up and came down on one side, picked up the other, did the other side of the V-neck. Then you joined, when you got your V-neck done, you joined and just went back and forth. So it's not in the round, as you can see. So it's kind of, so I got a little panicked because you're supposed to go 16 inches. And I'm on the front. I'm like, oh, I might do a little bit longer. I'm like, well, no, you can't do that because I have have to match it to the back. So I have marks where the sleeves are going to start. And so what I did is I tried it on. I pinned it. I pinned the sides because I'd gotten to the length that the back was. So I pinned it best I could and tried it on. The good news is, let's see, where are the sleeves here? Yeah, about right here. So this is going to be my sleeve. Sleeves like down to here. Like I know it was a drop sleeve, but when I tried it on, I'm like, Ooh, I don't have that much further to go for the sleeve. So I'm kind of excited about that. And I don't know that I'll do completely long sleeve. I might do. You're just shy. Because I can end up pushing the sleeves up anyway. So anyway, what needs to happen is I'm down at the bottom. I'm at the ribbing. So my plan was, like I said, pinned it, tried it on, and I think it's a good length, and I think I probably could get a little more once I block it and stretch it a little bit to get a little more length. But I didn't want to seam it because it's not in the round, because if I wanted it longer, I'd have to take out the back and the front. So anyway, that's why I tried it on, to make sure if I needed the front longer, I was going to do that. But now I'm in the ribbing using 1 needles. These totally look like toothpicks. I just have about 6 more rows to go, I think. I think there's 8 rows down here with the ribbing. And then I will seam it. And I think before I seam it, just so you know, I might spray this a little bit, and because it's so hard, it just keeps rolling. So I think I might sort of block just the seam so I can seam it, and then I pick up, and then I have to do the neck. So this may be done before, well, football's already started. Maybe I can say before hockey. I think hockey's got a couple more weeks maybe before it starts. Oy vey, lots of sports going on. So, you know, football is on like Friday to Monday night. It's like ridiculous. And then when hockey starts, they play multiple times a week as well. But anyway, so that is my Joji V-neck. And I can't wait to finish it. I feel like this is just going to be something I grab all the time to wear. It's going to be kind of slouchy, which is kind of fun. I just see that see, these don't even hold these lovely stitch markers. The ones are too small. So anyway, I did want to mention I was doing some, if anybody out there, those of you that have babies, grandbabies, whatever, excuse me, that you might knit for. Sorry, got tickle. My nephew, who's expecting, has requested, Madeline, can you hand me my water? Has requested some booties, which I have not done. Sorry. Thank you. Sorry. And he wants them to look, he's a big Nike guy, so he wants a swoosh in them. And I just don't know if anybody out there has their go-to booties that they do. Do you do them in the round? I know you can do them and then seam them in the back. And I want booties that stay on the baby's foot, because that's going to be hard, I know. But anyway, anybody have any ideas, suggestions, put them in here. I'm going to check the comments. And I realized that there's a baby shower coming up for that baby, which I won't be able to attend, but I have pivoted, and I'm going to make, I'm looking at the sweater, I think I'm going to make the Appalachian baby sweater, and hopefully I can get it done by the baby shower, and then work on the blanket to be done by the time the baby's here. So that's my plan. I don't think I have anything else to add. I hope you guys have a good week. And I don't know, if you're starting to plan your Christmas holiday projects, let me know. Yeah, I'd love to know. One thing I thought about doing for Christmas is bookmarks. I don't know. I just thought that would be kind of a cute little, easy, simple, and useful thing. But anyway. All right, so you guys have a great week. I look forward to catching back up with you next week. And yeah, all right, thanks for watching. You can check, I'll put the links up, but you can check the stuff out on our website, fuzzygoatyarns.com. And I look forward to seeing you next week. All right, take care.